We know the problem you're faced with is expensive gas fees, and those cool NFTs that you want to purchase are postponed every single day unless gas fees reduce just a little bit. Well, as good as it seems, Ethereum price keeps on rising and doesn't want to stop. So what can you do? Well, as with every problem mankind has faced, there are already solutions. Today we'll be taking a look at the rise of Cardano and Polkadot, the most popular so-called Ethereum killers, and what to expect from them in the future, as well as some other projects worth putting in the spotlight too. Well, in this episode of BeInCrypto News, we believe you should know all about the solutions that are cooking up in the ecosystem and solve the well-known problems the Ethereum network is facing, such as the cases of Cardano, Polkadot, and others like Binance Smart Chain and PancakeSwap, which is also rising in popularity. Well, in this video, we'll start with the ETH network problem, and like with every problem, there are solutions which I'll run you through, including Cardano and Polkadot, and also 5 other DEXs that you need to know about. Now, just before we carry on, this isn't a commercial and I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is completely free, but something that I do think would be of value to you. BeInCrypto have just launched their free BeInCrypto Academy. So we want you to start from the basics of crypto trading and become a professional trader. The lessons have interactive content to check up on your understanding. Plus, you also get exclusive access to a Telegram community with thousands of other traders. So the URL is in the description if you are interested, and remember that it is free. Now back to today's video. BeInCrypto previously reported that gas fees surged drastically following the recent Ethereum bull run. Now, the average transaction fees actually appear to be enormous and are trading above $20 according to YCharts. So despite the emergence of competition, or as Reddit likes to call it, Ethereum killers, the network is still the backbone of all things decentralized finance related. Now, this is unlikely to change as the Ethereum smart contracts and token protocol is the industry standard with the largest community of developers. But never say never. Jorge Gomez Duran, co-founder of Smart Rights, actually pointed out that many people are unable to actually execute their transactions due to this sharp increase in the price of Ether and gas, and every other user has had to pay for their transactions to be validated and are starting to look for alternatives on other networks. Other solutions, I hear you ask? Well, we all knew they were them, but at what level are they competition for the king of smart contracts? Let's run through a couple, starting with Cardano. On February the 3rd, Cardano successfully implemented its Mary hard fork, an update that intends to turn the network into a favorable environment for various DeFi projects. As Cardano's foundation Elliot Hill highlighted in a blog post, this will actually significantly boost the dApps and native tokens, among with other things. So then fast forward to Wednesday the 10th, Binance confirmed news that opened Cardano staking. So Binance staking estimates that users will receive a massive 21.7% annual percentage yield for ADA. So the Venus Protocol team, a platform for users to actually lend and borrow crypto, also emphasized that Cardano has rapidly accelerated for being part of the top 4 currencies by market cap. So the Cardano team also plans to launch its own lending and liquidity provision protocol called Liquid Finance. Now, this is going to be the first ever dApp to be built on the Cardano blockchain. It was initially introduced in October 2020. However, the program is just about to start following a final upgrade. So the concept of Cardano is actually really promising in theory, but the sticking point is that it's still very early in stages of development. The main question is whether Cardano will outperform Ethereum and Polkadot as a platform for DeFi protocols. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. So next up we have Polkadot, and now just to start off, I'm not sure if you know, Dr. Gavin Woods is actually behind the core team. Now, if that name sounds familiar to you guys, he was the co-founder and the CTO of Ethereum, also responsible for creating key parts of the original blockchain technology. So the credentials for the team are definitely there. So although not much has actually been said or released lately about Polkadot, the DOT token has surged in price as the final requirements of the protocol are met. So the dev team are at the final stages of rolling out the last few pieces of the puzzle. But what are DOT offering? Well, Polkadot is going to be promising in terms of a new decentralized ecosystem for the internet, as the protocol enables the interconnection of different blockchains, making it for really seamless transactions of data across various blockchains. This means that the Polkadot ecosystem can actually compete with Ethereum network in terms of versatility and possibly create all new kinds of platforms. Now, most notably, we have to talk about price here. There are really strong fundamentals that took over for this token, an all-time high of over $30 US. And in other terms, the surging of the coin came close to 938% increase year on year to date with the time frame. We know we're in a bull run, but that is pretty impressive. Now, this price surge and surge in optimism has resulted in making it the fourth largest cryptocurrency by market cap to date. So as we say today, because there's strong rivalry between Cardano to secure this fourth spot position. So there's really exciting times for the protocol and for the blockchain community at large. Will they remain optimistic of Polkadot and what will it offer? We're gonna have to wait and see. And now it's time to look at some other rising projects. Well, PancakeSwap, not a project that launched on Shrove Tuesday as you might be thinking, actually launched in late 2020, and it's likely to flourish as becoming one of the most viable options for users to avoid the high cost for developing on Ethereum smart-based contracts. And instead of building their decentralized exchange on the ETH network, the Pancake team have actually chose to run it on the Binance Smart Chain. So while the Binance Smart Chain enables smart contracts and also Binance Coin staking, transaction fees are much lower. So the platform is now the second largest decentralized exchange by traded volume according to CoinGecko, immediately below, you guessed it, Uniswap, with a massive daily traded volume of around $1.2 billion US. So this rise in popularity in this project is impressive, and Data Dash, as you might know, or Nicholas Merton actually explains. However, he did also warn investors that the speculatory increase in the token value may be a temporary phenomenon. He said that the one thing I'll say overall is, again, not to get too caught up in the hype here, we want to see if it's going to sustain. We want to see more liquidity coming in. So PancakeSwap also has a coin called Cake, which recently climbed to a new all-time high of $7.4 per token. In percentage terms, that is a massive 1,200% increase in just a few months. So it's definitely worth checking out if you are all aboard that DeFi train. And now to round off the video, it's time for our bonus content. So let's take a look at the top 5 decentralized exchanges taking on Uniswap. So fees on the Ethereum network remain at record highs, making swaps on DeFi's favorite DEX too expensive for most. Well, I'll be running through 5 alternatives users are going to instead. So first up, we have SushiSwap. Now, SushiSwap originally was a form of Uniswap. SushiSwap actually provides decentralized swaps or simply instant token exchanges that run on the Ethereum blockchain. Quite a tongue twister, but performing quite well. Next up, we have Binance DEX. Now, Binance DEX actually claims that it's a fully decentralized exchange as an alternative to its centralized counterpart. The exchange sits on top of another Binance product, the Binance Smart Chain, or BSC. Next up, we have PancakeSwap, which we covered earlier on in this video. It's claiming to be the #1 protocol on the Binance Smart Chain. This Sunday-themed treat actually replicates much of SushiSwap's features, so there are some similarities there if you're already a fan of SushiSwap. Now, remember we mentioned the Cake team justified its decision to use Binance Smart Chain. So instead of using Ethereum, they actually highlighted the cost of developing and running smart contracts on the Ethereum network. Now we have Curve Finance. You might have heard of this project before. Curve Finance is actually the curveball in the list. It's a decentralized exchange specifically for decentralized exchanges of stablecoins. Launching in 2020, Curve actually aims to provide a stablecoin swap with low slippage and also low fee algorithm built for the stablecoin market. Now we have Balancer. Now this protocol is actually a self-balancing portfolio weighted according to specific criteria. Its uniqueness actually stems from the fact that while it sits on the Ethereum network, it doesn't require ETH to function, which is actually pretty impressive if you think about it. So if you do want to find out a little bit more, check out the link in the description below where we go into more detail of the top 5 DEXs as brought to you by BeInCrypto. Well, that brings us to the end of today's video, but what are you expecting from Cardano versus Polkadot rivalry to the 4th space on Coin by CoinMarketCap? And also, can Ethereum solve these network problems? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, please don't forget to support this channel by liking the video and subscribing to BeInCrypto channel. We bring you content every single Tuesday and every single Thursday. That's all from me. I'm Jessica Walker. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to BeInCrypto's YouTube channel for more cryptocurrency content, and be sure to turn the notification bell on so you never miss a BeInCrypto news episode. We bring you fresh content every single Tuesday and every single Thursday.